Hi. Long time no talk. I decided that I was gonna make another pet peeves video today because parents have the car, I can't drive. I got a bunch of like really cool shit for my birthday. My birthday was like 2 days ago, and I got this really dope Ice 9 Kills sweatshirt. Just look up Ice 9 Kills hoodie and I'm pretty sure you'll be able to find it. But I was sitting around just by myself when I was cleaning, and I was thinking, and I was like, I should do another pet peeves video because I thought of a lot of different things recently in the past few days that really pissed me off, and you guys seem to like pet peeves videos, so I'm gonna do another one. So the first one is when an adult, specifically, I love my psychology teacher to death, like she's literally like my second mom, but she does this all the time, and it's like, So recently I got my double helix pierced right here. I got it on my birthday, so the other day I'll make a whole other video about that. But I was telling one of my friends about what I was going to be doing after school, and I'm like, oh, I'm going to get my double helix pierced. And like, whenever I tell somebody about that, or I talk about one of my piercings or something, and an adult feels the need to chime in and just be like, oh my God, why would you do that? If God wanted a hole on your body, he would have put it there. Like, I'm sorry. My piercings, they are not permanent. I can take them out if I want to. It's not your money, and I am paying somebody to stab me, regardless of whether or not you think it's necessarily a good idea to do it, or it looks weird or my face is too crowded. That's not you. So, side note, do you guys like my mug? I got it for my birthday, and it looks like a little prescription bottle, and it says prescription coffee, and I absolutely love it. Next one is very specific to boys. I think it's only because I go to like a white trash hick school that this is a thing, but maybe other schools have this issue as well, I don't know. But when boys listen to rap music and like walk down the hallway, like I understand like you can hum to yourself all you want, I do it a lot, but I'm not being obnoxious. Like when boys walk down the hallways, this happens at my school all the time. Boys will walk down the hallway with their headphones in with their rap music and just literally be like, I fuck that bitch like a goddamn, and I'm like, do you need to be that loud and obnoxious? Like, there are teachers listening. You don't need to like talk about how you fuck bitches, get money, cut that bitch off, pop that pussy. Like, you don't need to talk about that. Like, you can like say that, like whisper that to yourself as you really feel the need to, but you do not need to scream that in the hallway so loud to where everybody can hear you. I don't get it, and I don't like it. So this next one is kind of like a little bit petty and a little bit bitchy, but it's another piercing one. And the thing is, it's like, I understand like if you're like genuinely curious because you're interested in getting something done, but like, use your common sense. When people come up to me and they're just like, did that piercing hurt? Like, use your common sense. Of course, it's a needle going through your skin. It hurts. The only piercing that I have had that was completely painless was my septum. And unless the piercer is doing something wrong, it should be very little pain or completely painless. So I don't, like, unless you are genuinely curious. Like, when I had my double helix pierced, a girl in the piercing shop came up to me and she's like, did your septum piercing hurt? I really want to do it. And I've backed out every single time. And I told her what the experience was like. I told her the name of the piercer that did it. Shout out to Jordan. And like, if you're genuinely curious, I understand, but if you're just like, oh my God, did that hurt? Like, use your common sense. It's a needle going through your skin. It's going to hurt. And the same goes for tattoos. This next one is also like a little bit bitchy, but at the same time, when people get offended that you like own the same shirt as them, or like the same sweatshirt as them, or because you bought something because they bought it. Like this sweatshirt, for example, I have a really close friend who has this same sweatshirt, and the reason why I bought it is A, because I'm a super big fan of Ice 9 Kills, because they introduced me to Ice 9 Kills, and I'm a huge fan of Ice 9 Kills and the Silver Scream, you know that. Yeah, I got Roman numeral 9 on my finger here. Yep, woohoo. Also, this is brand new, so like it's like swollen, so if it looks like kind of shitty, that's why. But so I got this hoodie for my birthday, and I brought it to school, and people were like, oh my God, doesn't that one friend of yours have that hoodie? Like, he's gonna get really offended. He didn't, by the way. But I was like, no. Like, if somebody buys something or like an article of clothing either because you bought it or just by sheer coincidence, why are you getting offended? If anything, you should feel complimented because they saw you wearing it and they really fucking liked it, so they bought it. I don't get it. Okay, this one is a big one, and this is specifically targeted at my parents. When people think that they are better than other people because they drink black coffee. Like, would you like an award? I don't understand. Would you like an award? I'm sorry, black coffee is fucking disgusting. Like, okay, I'm sorry. I like to add a little vanilla and a little creamer to my coffee. I'm sorry that you think you're so much better than me because you drink authentic black coffee. Like, enjoy your fucking bean water, but like, no. You're not better than me. This one is also specifically targeted at my work. Also, I have tattoo ink on my hand, so just ignore that. I do not have a skin condition. But, a lot of people, this is specifically targeted at my work. When people bring their kids into a public place and do not keep an eye on their kids. I work at an animal shelter. As a lot of you know, I'm going to move my legs because sitting like this is hurting me. I work at an animal shelter, as a lot of you guys know, and a lot of the time we get little children in there, and if you know me, you know I fucking hate kids, but I love the animals, and I love working with them, and that's why I've kept my job, but we do get a lot of kids in, and a lot of the time, people do not keep tabs on their fucking kids. Like, bring in your kids, show them the animals, and teach them how to behave. I shit you not. I was at work like last Saturday, and there was a kid that didn't understand that that customers weren't allowed to go in certain areas for sanitary reasons, and he literally screamed in the faces of me and my coworker, and the mom just stood there and was like, like, take your fucking varmint and put it on a leash. Me trying to explain to the crackhead that sits outside my house every day that I'm also in need of $1. When you are boarding a fucking plane and you have places to be and somebody feels the need, like the plane is still boarding, like all of the lights are still on. I'm so glad I don't fly nearly as much as I used to, but plane is boarding, lights are still on, and somebody feels the need to block the aisle to talk to their mom or their friend and block the aisle because of their stupid conversation. I hate that. I gotta admit, this next one is a little, like, entertaining, but, like, this one's entertaining, I'm not gonna lie to you, but, like, this is what I'm actually thinking, like, when I hear this. So it happens in my neighborhood a lot, and it happens in my school a lot. When girls are talking or, like, yelling, like, talking to their friends or yelling at another girl, and they're just like, I don't give a fuck, I'm gonna beat that bitch's ass, I don't give a fuck. Like, do you know how stupid you sound? Like, okay, first of all, you can threaten to beat my ass all you want, but, like, I'm not gonna show up to the location in which you want to beat my ass. You can call me a pussy all you want, but if you swing at me, I'm filing an assault charge. We are not fucking children, okay? So you hit me, like, I don't, like, I don't start the fight. I'm just standing there, like, or, like, we're at school and I'm standing there and you hit me, I'm pressing charges, okay? And not showing up to a fight that I don't want to be in doesn't make me a pussy. I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight you. So, if you can't sit down and talk things out like an adult and you just resort to violence every single time, I'm sorry. You shouldn't be interacting with other people. If your conflict requires weapons, give it words. So I'm likely going to make a longer pet peeves video because, let's be honest, I'm a bitch. So these are just some of my pet peeves. I'm definitely going to make another one soon. But, just little bored video. I hope you liked the video. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And until next time, have a good day or night or whatever.